now more than ever, we need to support our local libraries in any way that we can. It's something that I've always done. I've always gone to the library ever since I was little. My parents have taken me to the library at least 2 or 3 times a month. I also just read so fast that they couldn't keep up with me, and they had to keep bringing me to get new ones to read. But with everything going on right now, our libraries really need our help. And so I wanted to talk about some ways that you can support your local library and not have it create more stress in your life, I guess. So we're going to talk about like book clubs and buying books, like everything like that. So let's get into this topic, I guess. The first thing you can do is as simple as just go get a library card. I have library cards at multiple local libraries of mine. I like to be able to go to multiple libraries because sometimes one library will have something that the other ones won't. And I like to have options. But another good reason to get a library card is because we have apps like Hoopla and Libby, which allow you to put your library card onto it, and then it will give you audiobooks, ebooks, the actual physical books, everything that's available, and you will be able to put a hold on something from your house on your phone. Makes it so easy to utilize your local library, and it really shows that somebody wants that library there. Somebody is using that library, and they need that right now. I feel like a lot of people have started to drift away from libraries with like e-readers and being able to just download books. Like, it's become a little bit easier to not go to the library, but I feel like it's very, very important that we do still go to the library. They offer so much to the community. They are such an amazing place to take advantage of the free books that you can just give back, and they won't clutter your house if you're living in a small space or you just don't have the money to go out and buy books and risk not enjoying them. I tend to not get physical books from my local libraries. I do get the physical books for my book club that I have through one of my local libraries. I use Libby and Hoopla to get ebooks and audiobooks. I'm trying to be an audiobook girly. I don't know if it's really working, but I do participate in my local library. My libraries are very special to me. They should be special to you too. Any reader should love their local library. And there are so many things that you can do to support your library without actually taking out books. So go get a library card. It's as simple as that. It shows that there is somebody else that wants to use the library. Next, I'll talk a little bit about like events that you can find at your local library. I know mine do a lot of events, so I'll talk a little bit about that, and we'll talk about how that helps them. My local libraries personally hold a lot of events. One of my local libraries hosts an event, I believe, on weekends for young kids who are learning how to read or who may be like nervous to read out loud. They bring in therapy dogs, and you can go read to the therapy dogs. It's so, so sweet. It helps kids gain confidence in their reading. I think it's amazing. Multiple local libraries around me will host like game nights where you can go play board games. They usually host it for like, there's one for teens, there's one for kids, there's one for adults. That's really fun. Mine do like holiday events, Easter egg hunts, gingerbread house contests. It's really, really cute. and I absolutely love going to these events when I have the chance to. They're so cute. I love that they offer it. But one of my favorite things to do through a local library is our book club. We meet once a month. We all read the same book, and then we talk about it at the end of the month. I absolutely love this book club. It's a free book club. You don't have to pay to be a part of it. They do accept donations for the library, so sometimes you gotta slip a little in there just to show that you really, really enjoy the things that they offer. They also offer like craft nights. They will offer, like, we did a jigsaw puzzle contest me and my mom did together. They have like a cookbook club where everybody picks a recipe from a certain cookbook and we all just come and eat the food and have a good time. There are so many events that my local libraries will host. Some of them are paid events, some of them are not. So there are a range for people who want to be part of it but don't have the money to like pay for classes. There are other like nicer, more structured ones that will be paid for. But all of that money is going towards helping the library. So I have no problem paying for it. I want them to have that money to continue functioning and continue having these events that I love so much. Another thing that you can do is volunteer. Libraries love volunteers, especially during their busy times, like during the summer when kids aren't at school. They usually host more events around then. My library really, really loves when volunteers can come and help with events or things like that. I think they usually offer more summer jobs for high schoolers, middle schoolers, like that kind of stuff. But I think volunteering is really fun and it really helps you get involved in your community. So if you have time during the summer or any other time, volunteer at your local library for a little bit. They might have some really fun stuff for you to do. A lot of libraries will take volunteers like at a certain time of the year to go through stock or to help put books back on shelves, anything like that. It's really, really important that we do everything we can to show that we appreciate them and that we want them in our community. Next, I will talk a little bit more about some monetary ways to help your local library. And then I think that will be the end. So get ready for that. Donations are always a good way to help your local library monetarily. They do pay employees. They pay for the books that they have on hand. They pay for ebook licensing. They pay for the audiobook licensing. Like, they spend money so that we can have things for free, which is amazing that they do that for us because nobody has to give you anything. We just have something special in our local libraries. Another way that I love to go and support my library with my money are buying books from the library. A lot of times when the library is either getting new copies in or they're getting rid of copies of books that aren't really being picked up, they will put them in a certain part of the library and have them for sale, and you can buy them for really cheap. One of my local libraries has the entire basement dedicated to books that they are selling, and they are all so, so cheap. Like, this book was $2. Absolutely amazing. It's so hard to find books at prices like that, and they need that money to continue doing the things that they do for our community. I honestly don't know what I would have done as a child without my local library. I used to go to their summer camps and their kids events. I took out books all the time to read. I loved my library as a child. And when I got into school and wasn't really available that much anymore, it got a little bit harder for me to do that stuff anymore. So I just didn't for a long time. And now that I am an adult and I can put the time aside to do those kinds of things, I really enjoy going to those. They're really, really easy to go to. It's a better way to buy books. They are going to be secondhand, so reduce, reuse, and recycle. I love secondhand books already. Being able to go to a library and know that my money is going to a good cause is even better. So go to your local library, see what books they are selling, because they are probably selling it for really, really good prices. All of the paperback and hardcover books at my one local library are around $2, which is insane to me. This book definitely cost them way more than that. The regular price on this book is $16, and I got it for $2. It's kind of jaw-dropping in my opinion, but that is what I have on ways to support your local library. If you have any other ways to support your local library, please put them in the comments so that we can all go and be supportive of our own communities. That's really all I have. So I will see you next time. Happy reading, and I hope you enjoy the summer that is coming up. It is fast approaching. I'm hopefully going to read a lot. Maybe you will too. See ya.